This is something that I want so bad, guys. Like, I want it. I don't know if anyone else is gonna want this, but I want this. Hey guys, what's up? It's Caitlin here, and yes, I have my tea today because it's cold, I don't feel well. I just came from broadcast performance, my class, and I had to be on air today, and I just been talking a lot, and I don't know, I don't like being on air as like a news anchor because it's very, well, today in lighter news, you know, we got Valentine's Day, right? Like, I don't like that stuff. I like sitting here with you guys on my bedroom floor with some tea in my hand and just casually saying whatever I want. Now that's fun. Anyway, so my last Criminal Minds video, our Reed and JJ in Love, I got a comment from somebody who suggested a video, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm doing that 100%. So I want to give a shout out to Nathan Long for commenting on my video, could you do a top 10 wants list for season 15? Yes, I love that idea. I think that's, see you guys, I love when you comment different ideas or things that you want me to do in my videos because you guys genuinely have really great ideas, and Nathan, that was an awesome idea, and that's why I'm here doing it right now. If you guys want me to talk about anything, like, or do any kind of videos, I think right now Criminal Minds is a hot topic for you guys. If you have things you want me to talk about, please just drop them down in the comments below and I will definitely 100% consider them. Like Nathan, you got me right away, man, with that idea. That was good. So Nathan asked me to do 10 things that I want in season 15. Well, I came up with 15 because, you know, I thought season 15 things. There's also more than 10 things that I want to happen. So yeah, we're gonna talk about 15 things that I want to happen in season 15. Some of which I think actually will come true. Others maybe not, but some are, they're coming true, guys. They have to. So the first thing that I want to happen in season 15 is something that we already know is going to happen, but I need them to address JJ and Reed, and I need them to establish that their love for each other is just a really, really deep, non-physical friendship kind of love. From my perspective, I don't think that like they should be together. That I talked about for a long time in my other video, so I won't get too deep into that, but basically I just want them to establish the relationship between JJ and Reed and the kind of love that they share, and I want them to do it in a way that it's gonna be messy no matter what happens, but I hope they can do it in a way that pleases the most number of people possible. I'm really curious to see how they address it because like I can see different versions of it in my head, but I'm not sure what they're actually gonna do. So yeah, that's the first thing I want to see in season 15, and we already know we're gonna see it, so check. Second thing I want to see in season 15 is a unique range of cases. My personal opinion is when we get serial killer after serial killer after serial killer, I get kind of bored. The serial killer cases, even though that's kind of what the show is mostly about, those cases kind of bore me. I want to see cases that involve like kidnappings, terrorist attack, bomb threats. Like I love all those like unique cases that they kind of throw in every once in a while. Those tend to be my favorite episodes. Episodes like 7 Seconds or Empty Planet. I love episodes like that because I think they're really unique. So I hope that within the 10 episodes that they show us in the final season, we get a unique range of different types of cases. So this one, might make me seem like a horrible person, but in season 15, I kind of want to see them put a team member in danger. I'm sorry. I just love the episodes like Revelations and like Truth or Dare. I love those episodes where team members are in danger. It makes you even more invested in the episode because you want them to save their friend, essentially. I don't know if they'll do anything like that in this coming season because part of me thinks this is gonna be a tamer season, but at the same time, like, they gotta do something. Like, I feel like someone's gonna be in danger, and at this point, I am so hungry. This one has 2 parts to it. This is our, what is this, 4? I didn't number these because I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I can count. So there are 2 parts to this 4th one that I have for you guys. First thing I want to happen is I want Emily to get married. And I think they're foreshadowing that a little bit at the end of season 14. I think Emily and this guy are gonna get married. And even if they don't get married, I think they're gonna at least commit to one another. You know, like some people just aren't about marriage or whatever. I definitely think they're gonna commit to one another. And the second part, okay, the second part is something I've wanted since like, I think it was season 2. I want Emily to adopt a child. That is something I've wanted for so long. Early on in the series, they established that Emily like wants to take in a child. I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's in season 2 where that girl is left without, like, her whole family was murdered and now she's left without a family, and at first they weren't able to like contact her extended family, and Emily's like, you know, I could take her, like I could take her home with me. From that moment on, like, you know, like Emily wants a child with her. If Emily and her new husband were to adopt a child in season 15, that's honestly like one of the ones I want to happen the most. Also, I think one of the most far-fetched ones, because I don't know that they're gonna do that, but I really want them to. Number 5 on the list is I want them to do some kind of fancy event, which they already did one at the end of season 14. They did Rossi's wedding. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, Rossi's wedding didn't make any sense. Why was the only people there the team members of the BAU? It was weird. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. What am I doing? I'm rambling. Sorry. I want them to do some kind of fancy event, and if Emily gets married, maybe, that's what they do. Like, they do Emily's wedding, and then I'm very... Emily's wedding. Oh my god, now that's all I'm gonna want forever is an Emily Prentice wedding. Alright, this is a hot topic item. This is also something that we already know is gonna happen based on interviews with Erica Messer. I believe that's who revealed this information. I want Reed to get a love interest. Now, here's my thing. I do want him to get a love interest, but I think finding the right girl for Reed is an incredibly difficult task because they nailed it in season 8 with Maeve. That was the most perfect thing they could have done. He fell in love with her mind before even knowing what she looked like. That was the most Spencer Reed thing that ever could have happened. And then they killed her. So now they're gonna try to give him another love interest, but I think I'm gonna have a lot of people disagreeing with me on this one. But I want them to give him a love interest, but I don't wanna know who she is. I don't wanna see her. I don't wanna know what she looks like. I don't wanna know anything about her. I want him to have a love interest that we don't meet because I'm so scared. I'm terrified actually that they're gonna give him a love interest and I'm gonna hate her. Like, remember when they had Beth with Hotch and everyone hated Beth? I'm so nervous that they're gonna give him a love interest that is just the worst thing possible. Reed and Maeve was like one of my all-time favorite OTPs, and then they just killed her off. The way they've established it, I think it's going to be a female, because I know a lot of people think that Reed is bisexual, which is a very valid theory. I totally can see it. My theory is that he's asexual but hetero-romantic, if that makes sense to people. Complicated, whatever. But I do think it's gonna be a female love interest, but I just don't... I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, and I'd love to know what you guys think about that because I just don't know how to feel yet. I don't know how to feel. Alright, this one I think everybody wants. I absolutely 100% need Derek Morgan to make an appearance. If Derek Morgan does not show up in season 15, we're gonna have a problem. I think that this one is very likely though, because I know how much Shamar loves the show. He left because, you know, he had bigger opportunities, like he has his own show now, but I think my stomach is still grumbling. Can we not? But we know that like Shamar really loves the show, and so I think getting him to come back for an episode is not unlikely. I think, here's a prediction, is I think season 15 final episode, Emily Prentice's wedding, Derek Morgan is there. That's the way I see things happening, but I'm also just a fan with crazy theories, so who knows? This next one is very obvious and everyone's gonna want to see it, and I think we're gonna get it. I want a ton of just cute team moments, whether it's like one-on-one moments between 2 team members or just these cute group things like they have at the poker game and in past seasons, like when they all watch movies like in the BAU, things like that. I want a lot of that within 10 episodes because those are my favorite moments. I watch the show now for the team. I haven't been as interested in the individual cases for a few seasons, but I've always loved the characters and always will. I want to see a lot of team stuff going on in this final season, and I think we're gonna get that because, you know, they were lucky enough to get a farewell season and they know the kinds of things that they want to focus on as they bring this show to its end. So I just hope we get like cute slow motion, dramatic like cute music, all cute things happening. I don't know guys, that's just me and my emotional little heart wanting cuteness. So I'm not sure about this one guys, but I think that in season 15, I think David Rossi should retire. If you don't remember, he has already retired. He retired and then he came back in season 3 and just worked another 12 years. Like real casual like. So I think in season 15 it would be really cool if they let Rossi retire and just live happily with his wife, even though like in some ways I almost feel like Rossi's like meant to do this, but he's getting older now. Like he also should just kind of retire and chill, you know what I mean? So most of my my wants for this season are based on team members, but obviously, because like I said, like that's what I love to watch is the team members and how they interact with each other. But I don't know if they're gonna do this because it might be too much of the same kind of storyline with other things happening. I would love Garcia to get a love interest. I would love her to get a love interest that is better than Kevin, because if I'm being honest, I didn't like Kevin very much. I found him to be annoying. I saw why Garcia and Kevin worked together, but at the same time I was like, I think Garcia just really deserves a love interest because she deserves to be like protected and loved and just cuddled in so many ways. I just think she deserves to be loved because she's the most loving person on that team, like in my opinion, and she deserves a love interest, guys, and I would be sad if they ended the series without her having somebody better than Kevin. All right, guys, so this one makes me a little sad, actually. So as we all know, Thomas Gibson was fired from Criminal Minds for some pretty serious stuff that happened on set, and so I think that the chances of us getting a Hotch appearance are essentially 0, which sucks because he was kind of like the main guy for the whole series, and I think it sucks that they can't bring him back for even like the finale. Not saying they won't, like 100% won't do it, but I just think that the chances of them bringing him back would be low just because of the way he left. If he had left on his own terms, I think he totally would be coming back, but because he was fired for some serious stuff, I don't think we'll be able to see him back on set. But I would still like a Hotch update. I would love to know how he's doing. I would love for them to bring up at some point that he's just off living his life happily with Jack, and you know, maybe he found another love interest for himself. I just would like to know how he's doing because I love Hotch and I really miss him. I've been rewatching the series, seeing Hotch and Morgan, like it just makes me so sad because I miss them so much. But yeah, I would just love an update on his life and just to know how he's doing, basically. This is something that I want so bad, guys. Like, I want it. I don't know if anyone else is gonna want this, but I want this. I would love for Lily Kershaw to write a song for the finale, because she's written songs that have been in episodes before and they've always been these beautiful moments. Like when Emily left and it was JJ's wedding. I love that song so much. And then when Jean Triplehorn's character Alex Blake left, Lily had a song there. I think her voice is just so pretty and her songs are so beautiful, and I think if they could throw a Lily Kershaw song in the finale, I'm just picturing like the series ending with like Lily Kershaw somehow, and I want it so bad. This is gonna sound so dumb, but I need in season 15, guys, I need a group hug. I need a big group family BAU hug, and it needs to happen. This is non-negotiable. There needs to be a group hug of the entire team in the BAU. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. This is just kind of a thought I had, and this is totally not gonna happen, but I think it'd be cool if it did. The way I would love for the series to end, they could definitely end it on like Emily's wedding or something, you know, big and dramatic. But I think a cool ending to a series like this would be Garcia coming in and saying, oh, we got a case, and then like they end with saying like wheels up, and like they're just heading out on another case. It would make me feel like when the show ended, those characters are continuing to live on and continuing to save lives and continuing to change the world. I think with an ending like a wedding or something, it kind of just feels like it all closes and it stops and that's the end. But with an ending where they're going off to another case that you don't get to see the conclusion of, you get to know that they're going out there continuing to save people, continuing to change the world and make the world a better place, and it feels like they're living on in their universe. I would love to have an ending like that, just to see them continuing to live on. But I feel like that's not gonna happen, but that's just kind of a thought that I had that I would like to see. Number 15, the last thing that I want to see, at least that I've been able to come up with in the past couple days, is I want something mind-blowing to happen. Now, they kind of threw us with the mind-blowing thing in season 14 with the whole Jeet situation. So I feel like I don't know what they're gonna do in season 15. This could be really tame, or they could throw a million things at us at once. I want some kind of big, mind-blowing twist that's not like too controversial, not as controversial as the Jeet situation, but something that's just like, whoa, like, okay, this is dumb and it's not accurate because we know Reed's past, but I remember when I used to watch the show years and years ago, I always wanted Reed to have a sibling. I literally wrote the episode. Like, I wish I knew where it was. It's not on my computer. I don't know where it is. But I wrote an episode where this girl shows up at the BAU and is like, I'm here to see Spencer Reed. And they're like, who are you, blah, blah, blah. And like, you find out it's Reed's younger sister. Like, that was something, all right, I'm like just going off on a tangent about my theories about whatever, But I want something mind-blowing to happen in season 15. I think I just spit. That was disgusting. That isn't super controversial, that isn't gonna upset too many people. I want everyone to be happy with the outcomes in season 15. Yeah, I don't know, just some kind of twist that we aren't expecting that is positive and good for the show. So those are 15 things that I want to happen in season 15 of Criminal Minds. I am probably gonna come up with more things as the days go by because, I mean, this has been my show, guys. I love this show with my whole heart. This show is the reason, like, I'm making YouTube videos. This show is the reason I am a television major. This show is the reason for so many things in my life, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. So, like, it's just crazy to see it, you know, coming to an end, and I'm just, like, thinking about all these things that I wish, like, I don't know, I just wish there was more time for this show. I'm not ready for it to end yet, but it's ending. It's just, it's the way it is, guys. So if you guys have anything that you want to happen in season 15, comment it down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to think about season 15, get a conversation going down in the comments. We can just kind of talk about what kinds of things we want to see coming in season 15. Also, let me know if you guys want me to do any more Criminal Minds topics because I'm having fun with them lately, and I do have some videos that I'm planning, but they're gonna take a lot of time for me to be able to make them. So those are probably not coming at least for a few months. But I don't know, if you guys have any ideas that you want me to talk about or any video ideas at all, please comment them down below. I love listening to your suggestions. Shout out again to Nathan Long for suggesting this video because I think it's a lot of fun and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!